Hasta la próxima, La Palma. Et c'est parti, on a enfin décollé du ponton. On va enfin souffler.
The Mini Transat is the biggest offshore race on the smallest offshore racing boat. I had been training for 2 years to take part in this competition. So here I was, along with 89 other boats, about to cross the Atlantic on my 21-foot sailing machine.
Finally, we're out on the water.
Yeah, clear on the road, it's okay.
Not much wind, but at least we're out. So good. Oh, and look at the volcano dust behind. The start line is over there. And yeah, just the wind is pretty shifty at the moment. I think it will be the same like for the next 24 hours. We have to now go south, let the El Hierro on our right, and then head kind of southwest to get into the trades. It's gonna be tricky, but it's gonna be super interesting. So thank you, La Palma. Bye bye, volcano. Yeah, I guess next stop is Guadeloupe. It's been a good hour and a half that we're out of port. It's still a good 2 hours before the start, 1 hour 45. View is nice though. The big question is, do we go under Spinnaker or under Gennaker? Alright, 2 hours later, it looks like it's gonna be a Gennaker start. Still, things can change in the next 20 minutes, but most likely it's gonna be Gennaker. Gonna move these guys down below. There's a Gennaker. Certainly a scary start.
Seconds for Papa flag down. One second. 30 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Bon départ. Clear start.
We've started from La Palma, and for once I took a good start. Look, only 2 boats in front of me, so that's pretty good. And Tenerife there, La Gomera, El Hierro somewhere in the back that we're gonna pass during the night, hopefully if the wind doesn't die. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, let's go back to do some trimming. Alright, so not much wind so far. Also look at this. the color of these clouds. You see, that's like normal clouds over there, white, and these ones, you see how they look like burning? Well, those are the ashes of the volcano. The volcano is behind there and pushing the ashes at sea.
Okay, good.
And also we're in t-shirt and, well, not shorts but trousers, and that's pretty nice. It's just the beginning. Already the second day and I have the full Transat gear. Big hat, long sleeve shirt, not to burn, with this up so you don't burn your neck on the back. I was hoping to have like this outfit like 1 week into the Transat, but here we are. Alright, and now let's go to the helm and do some gliding. Go, go, go. There we go, and from time to time we see another Mini crossing roads. We're not alone out there, not completely alone at least. Woohoo! Finally! Some good trade winds. So nice. It won't last so long, but let's enjoy what we have. Woo-hoo! So nice. Finally some proper downwind time. Alright, today is the third morning, this Mini Transat. Really nice sunrise. Also the night has been quite complicated. Started well. I tried to go and look for the ridge to make a nice drive. Then got stuck into, I don't know if it was clouds or if it was just, you know, the border of the ridge or whatever.
So what do I mean when I say that I'm looking for the ridge? Let's imagine that you have the high pressure here, and then you have a ridge that you know is extending, let's say, to the southwest. You have to imagine now that your isobars are going to do something like this, and you'll have your wind that is going to do roughly this, following your isolines, right? And you'll have less wind closer to the center of the high pressure, and as you go more away from the high pressure, you'll have less wind and also less curve in, like, closer to that ridge. So now let's imagine that you are with your boat, you're heading like this on the starboard tack, going downwind in the spinnaker, and then you'll jibe and you'll have kind of this seagull wing pattern. That's how we call it in French, aile de mouette. And the difference is that if you go there, you'll have less wind, but if you are, let's say, going at that point and waiting less to jibe, you'll have a jibing angle that is less important, and you won't beneficiate for this like wind curve. So that's the seagull wing, is what you're trying to look for when you're close to a high pressure. But that point here where you jibe is really important, because if you get too close to the center of the high pressure, you have less wind. But if you don't go close enough, you don't beneficiate from this wind change. Also, when the wind is starting to slow down, you need to jibe, add south, get a bit more wind, and then you can do it again. That's the idea. Seagull wing.
But yeah, not sure that the last night has been good for my ranking. But you know, sometimes you try something, it works, sometimes not. So managed to go south, find a bit more pressure, and then we'll see. Right, I got to sleep a bit.
With still more than 2,300 nautical miles in front of the boat, it was only the beginning of this leg too. Calm stuff, squalls, baking suns, and much more were lying ahead. Rendezvous next week to continue the adventure.